We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. Today's playoff matchup pits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Florida Gators against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Clapp. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff vibe.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's got it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Jones. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. With all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket, these two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. Florida offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's on. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hop over the middle. It's Wiley. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Return starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Dropping back. It's Jones. He lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Wiley. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
I love the ball placement here. It's his guy or nobody. He throws it way outside and on time, and his guy goes and gets it. There's a lot of trust between these two, and you can see why. Beautiful awareness as well. Getting that foot down, creating a first down with the toe tap.
Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll try the ground game here. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second is short. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Gators will line up to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And the ball rolls dead.
The number one job of the punt returner is ball security. He's got to make great decisions about fair catches, whether he's going to bring the ball out. Here he decides to be a hero and puts the ball on the ground. That is a poor decision, and now putting his team at risk. Great job by the punt team getting down there, pursuing the football, and ultimately getting the turnover.
That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Trying to create here on the move. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's a shotgun run call. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Using his legs here. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, 1 possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact, but doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
To the air, it's Jones. It's complete on the crossing route, and he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself,
the catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game, and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep, begin the second half. And the return starts just loses the football. The scramble is on. The kick team grabs the ball.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground, and now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field, and they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they go on top here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 14, Georgia 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Here comes the rush. Hit as he released it. Pass not complete.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And the receiver, oh, it is a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a... Or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand what...
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Caught in the backfield. It's Mays. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Georgia, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Fighting off the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. And the Gators will spend their first timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down ball. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set out from the 13. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. just trucks through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Jones. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
I have no idea how the defense allows this tight end to be that open right down the middle of the field. They have got to target this guy. He's been one of the best players on this offense all season long.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback still with the football. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First and 10 play coming up.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Oh, that's a huge tackle for loss. It was 2nd and short. Now it's 3rd and medium with a chance to get off the field. They've got to execute here and force them to punt.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense. They're in the red zone, and the last thing you want here is to turn the football over. We always talk about it in the passing game with the quarterback making good decisions, but here it's also about ball security. And again, so fortunate that this rolls out.
1st and goal, handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Wide open, baby. Wide open.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that previous play. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first and still going. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. What a moment for this offense. They use the ground game to ice the victory and silence this home playoff crowd, Joel.
Chris, all week they had a steady confidence about them. They told us they believed they could come in here on the road and get a playoff win. That's exactly what they were able to do.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Here comes the pressure. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run to the left. Quick spin on the run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner in front of their fans celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today, this momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.